Gary, another Friday night game. Unfortunately not quite the result that we wanted after last week. Was that a case of one side taking advantage of opportunities that came of them and the other side maybe not?
No, I think it was a case of one side gifting the opposition some chances which they took. I don't remember Doncaster having to work too hard for their tries. I thought the second one, Kane just kicked it straight at Menzies, straight into his hands and offloaded, and off they went. And then the last try, I don't know why we were playing there. We were only 5 minutes to go. The instruction wasn't to play, but we were. Reece loses the ball and they pick up and score. So I think it's a case of Hunslet gifting Doncaster some tries, and when they got their opportunities, they took them.
We went behind early doors. Managed to get back level, or 2 points behind, and then we had a spell of possession and we looked as though we were probably getting on top.
Yeah.
And then, as you say, a poor kick and Doncaster go up the other end of the field and go in 2 points behind at half time.
That's the annoying thing for me, is we've been in front twice in that game and ended up losing it. You know, when we've gone in front twice, we don't have to win the game 3 times. You know, we just have to get in front and manage the game correctly, and then, you know, it's game over. But we beat ourselves today, I'm afraid. We've come up with some really poor options, some really poor choices, some really poor outcomes to our good ball sets that has consequently lost us the game.
I suppose it is frustrating after games like Newcastle and last week, where we go and we put in a performance and we manage to kill the game off.
Yeah.
Where we didn't tonight. Is it something that's individuals or a collective or a combination of?
It's probably a combination of both, Scott, to be honest. I think, you know, we had a 15-minute spell when we were 4 points up where we managed the game pretty well, and I thought we were just going to close it out, and then one stupid error, one error, and they're under the sticks. And it's a tough league, this, you know, and you can't, you know, every team you come up against, it's all tough opposition. There's no easy games, that's for sure. I am disappointed because I thought we kind of turned the corner a little bit, but there were elements of tonight's game. We were poor at times and we were very good at times. What I can't do is I can't fault the boys' endeavour and effort, because I thought, you know, even when we went behind, we forced 4 errors in their 20. We just couldn't capitalise on that. But I don't think we ever packed in. We were just dumb at times, and I just think we come up with some poor choices, and we've gifted Doncaster a win, and you know, that one that we got away at their place first game of the season. Now it's, you know, they've got it back, so that's disappointing. And we had a real opportunity tonight to go clear second, and it's, you know, we always make it hard for ourselves. We don't do it the easy way, that's for sure, and that's frustrating and disappointing.
Yeah. Depending on how results go over the course of the rest of the weekend, if tonight had gone our way, it might have been fortunate or better for us in the table. As you say, now everything's going to close up a little bit.
Yeah.
What's this week in training going to be like with on the back of, although we've come off the back of 2 good games at Newcastle and against Keighley last week, what are you going to do to try and install, maybe pick the players up this week?
We've got a tough journey down to West Wales, which is a good 6-hour journey, which is never easy. But I think individually, the 1 or 2 boys have got to have a look at their performance tonight. You know, I don't think we, I don't think we were at our best, and I've got to take some positives out of it. And the positives are that we didn't stop, we didn't throw the towel in, we kept going right to the end, and with some better smarts and some better refereeing decisions, you know, who knows if we could have been celebrating a win, but we're not. So we've got to look at the positives and focus on those, and obviously cut out the negatives. But we'll have to stay positive in training. There's still a long way to go, and I still think there's some ups and downs in this season before it gets to the end. You know, I think we've got some big games coming up against some big teams, and they've all got to play each other again. So, you know, whilst we're disappointed that we've not been able to capitalise tonight, I still think there's a long way to go, and hopefully we can learn from tonight and move on and be better prepared when we're to get in those situations again.
Well, commiserations on tonight. I know it's a tough one to take.
Yeah, it is disappointing.
But pick ourselves up and we'll go to West Wales next week. Yeah,
we've got to do, and that's an ideal game for us to really go and get some confidence back before we entertain Newcastle the week after. So they're no easy games, they're coming thick and fast, and you know, we've got to we've got to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves down, and get back on it.
Yep. Well, thank you.
Good, thank you.